It's heavy. This one might be an ember light. Maybe this one too. Oh, they actually seem ready. I'll set them to the side. Oh, this one has some prehnite in it. Look at that. That's gonna be cool. So I'm just picking through the rocks. I have to go back to first stage. And then I'll put the, oh, that's cool. And if I think some are done, I'll set them to the side to do a stage 2 later. Oh, wishing stone. Cool. That one's ready. So essentially, if it still has like lumps and bumps I want worked out, like this one has this little lip here, I want that worked out. This one has a few areas that need more work, so they'll go in. This guy has this little area here. I mean, otherwise it looks really nice, but yeah, one more week. Actually, with these big barrels, 5 days usually is good. All right, so I'll finish doing that. Ooh. Good ones in here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Lake Superior agate. This fossil. Just started tumbling this. I don't even know where this came from. I just found it in a box of rocks somewhere. I was like, oh, I'm gonna try tumbling that. Blue tiger's eye. It's gonna be cool. It's like a wand. Alright, ooh, another Lake Superior agate. Sorry, I had to show this one too. Wow. I'm gonna spray these off more and sort through what has to go back in the barrel. So all of these guys go back in the barrel. Same with this guy, just because it's got this little bit. So anything that I see clearly has some like dents and chips and cracks will go in. Just a petrified wood. Some of this is Montana moss agate, Lake Superior agate. This is a piece of Botswana agate, looks like. Mozambique agate here. A lot of agates in this batch. This is a piece of carnelian. Smoky quartz. This is a Lake Michigan stone, so I'm actually going to move it to my other barrel. It has more Lake Michigan stuff. This here. God, that's beautiful. This looks done. Ooh, this is a piece of obsidian. Take a beating in there. Look at this from Tiger's Eye. Not quite. This, ooh, almost ready, just at the tip of that. A little bit longer. For this last barrel, I'm going to take some of the pieces and put it in with my Lake Michigan stone barrel. And then the other pieces I'll put in with all the agates I have in this barrel, because I want to try to end up with one fully open barrel to start a new type of stone that I want to keep separate. So this is spiderweb obsidian. It is a softer stone, so I'm going to try to put with the Lake Michigan rocks because that'll be a little bit more gentle. What is this guy? Chrysocolla, I think. I'll go in there too. This is a turritella chunk. I'm going to put all the turritella in with the agates. Same with the smoky quartz here. Go in there. This guy, he's pretty cool. That barrel is almost full. Michigan, Lake Michigan, Lake Michigan, This guy is definitely full, a little too full. Pieces out, I think. There we go. I might set some of these aside then. Oh, Lake Michigan. I'm going to start the new barrel of Moroccan agate. I think these are the two pieces I want to try to track. I have like these little yellow pockety windows. So, here we go. I don't know if I'll be able to fit the full 10 pounds in here, but we'll see. Great. Pick all those up. This is why my little rock area is just a disaster. I think I lost one more. Oh, there it is. Found it. All right. Top it off with some water. I like to bring the water to just below the rock line. See if we can do a little bit more. I'll do just about there. You can see the water, but it's not going over top the rocks. I always do water first. Next is grit. This is 60-90. A 1/3 cup scoop. Because I don't really measure, like have a solid idea. I mean, there's 10 pounds of rock in here. I'll just do 3 scoops. And then what happens if I check the barrel and it's still gritty, I'll let it go another couple days just to use up that grit. And if it's soft, when I put my fingers in it, doesn't feel gritty, then I'll change it out next week or 5 days. Okay. Top goes on. One of these has enough water to add a little bit to the Lake Michigan stone barrel. That's good. Grit. Do about 4 scoops. There's a 1/3 cup measuring cup. Again, I don't know exactly how much rock is in these. These are homemade barrels. And I just kind of make them however I feel like, so they're not exact sizes. So a lot of everything is estimation and trial and error. I'm about to put their lids back on. Still got stuff in it. There we go. Gotta rinse this one out. There we go. This one I have to tighten using a wrench thingy. Get the word for it. This one's a screwdriver kind. And then onto the rollers they'll go. This is my bowl of finished rocks. finished with stage 1. So I like to just rinse them off with some water, let them kind of soak in there. I keep them wet until I can sort them, so it's easier to see what they are when they're wet. So those will sit there until I can sort them. Now I'll sort out these rocks into piles, essentially. I'm going to keep all my Lake Michigan stones separate, and then things like agate, like this moss agate, Montana moss agate, or quartz will be in a pile because they can be tumbled together. This is a Lake Superior agate that can be tumbled with the quartzes. So I'll just separate everything out like that. So I'm not sure. If I'm unsure, it just goes in the quartz and agate pile and I deal with it later. These are both Lake Michigan. Lake Superior agate, Michigan. Might just try to pull out the non-Lake Michigan ones. And go from there. Thought I saw. Here we go. Montana moss. And here my baby's ticked off. No. Montana moss. And then this way I can also kind of double check that everything seems ready for the next stage. And if it's not, I'll go put it back in the pile that needs to go through the rough grit. And then, ooh, fossil. And then these will be put in little baggies, which I'll show in a few minutes, and set aside until stage 2. I'm gonna finish grabbing these out and sorting. Agates, quartz, and jasper, Lake Michigan. I usually leave the bags open so I don't have to worry about drying these off completely. They'll just air dry in the bag. So I just honestly leave it like this in my cabinet. And it just goes into the cabinet of stones waiting for their turn to be polished once I have enough for the next step. So I have Lake Michigan stones, sunstones in here, the biggest sodalite, a big of howlite back here, all sorts of things.